Welcome back to the channel. This is Wei Hao at Direct Impact Solutions. In this video, I will discuss the solution to our 2023 Halloween challenge and focus on how can we solve the problem with context-independent script. If you haven't watched the challenge video, please pause this one and use the link below to check it out. Then come back to see if you get the right solution. The root cause of the problem is pretty simple. When using custom web publishing to perform a script, which includes using the PHP or XML APIs, the onFirstWindowOpen script trigger is not activated. This can be found on page 19 of the CWP guide document linked in the description below. Using the script attached to the onFirstWindowOpen script trigger to initialize the app is a very common practice. We often use such a script to set global variables, capture logged-in user info, and navigate the user to the appropriate layout based on their roles. In most circumstances, we can rely on this practice. But if your solution is also used for CWP and some of its scripts can be interacted via the PHP or XML APIs, you will need to adopt some additional practices to make this script context-dependent. So, what context elements should we be aware of and try to remove dependency for these so-called context-independent scripts? The first context element to be aware of is the layout. For context-independent script, do not assume which layout it will be called from. Instead, use the GoToLayout script step to explicitly go to any layout required by the script logic. For example, if your script needs to be performed on a layout called client details, then at the beginning of your script, do a GoToLayout to go to the client details layout. The second context element to be aware of is the record set. For context-independent script, do not assume which record it will be called from. Instead, provide enough information in its script parameters to perform find or go to related records, or do other things to find the record set the script is supposed to be operated on. For example, suppose your script needs to run on a specific client record. In that case, you can pass that client record's primary key as the script parameter. Then, inside the script, go to the appropriate layout, and then perform a find to locate this particular record using the script parameter. The third and often overlooked context element to be aware of is globals. This includes global variables and global fields. For context-independent script, do not assume any globals whose values are set outside of your current script to provide you with the necessary value you need. Instead, as a good practice, pass the values you would need for this script through its script parameters or explicitly repeat the logic needed inside the script. For example, in our specific problem, we must determine which server this script is running from. Rather than relying on a global variable set within the onFirstWindowOpen script trigger, we will repeat the logic within this script so it's self-contained and independent from the context. And this is what we ended up doing for the client case. Making a script context-independent has many merits, but it also adds a little bit of overhead to the development costs. So, you don't have to make every single one of your script context-independent. Just be aware of those that might get performed by something other than FileMaker clients. For example, scripts performed by server-side schedules, scripts executed using PSOS, and scripts referenced by APIs such as the PHP API, the XML API, the Data API, and the OData API. That's the end of this video. If you learned something new or enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.